Most people are addicted, not to success, not to grow, not to power. They're addicted to comfort, scrolling, distraction, easy dopamine, temporary relief, and they don't even see it. You don't wake up one day deciding to stay average. You gradually train your brain to prefer comfort over growth. Once comfort becomes your default, progress feels painful. Here's the dangerous truth. Addiction isn't the problem. What you're addicted to is. If your brain can be addicted to comfort, it can be addicted to progress. You just haven't rewired it yet. Your brain runs on dopamine, but dopamine isn't about pleasure. It's about anticipation. It's the signal that says, do this again. Right now, your brain anticipates notifications, entertainment, quick rewards. That's why difficult tasks feel heavy. Your brain sees them as a threat, not a reward. When you sit down to work, your brain thinks, this takes effort. Avoid it. When you open your phone, your brain thinks, this is easy. Do it again. You are not lazy. You are conditioned. And conditioning can be changed. Here's the first shift. Stop chasing motivation. Motivation is emotional. Addiction is neurological. If you want to crave progress, you need to attach dopamine to effort. No results. Effort. Most people only feel good when they win. That's why they quit when results are slow. But the top 1% feel good when they take action. That's the difference. Let me explain something important. Your brain loves consistent identity. If you think, I'm not disciplined, your brain protects that identity. If you think, I always quit, your brain proves it. So you need to adopt a new identity. I am someone who improves daily. Not dramatically, daily. Now, every small action supports that identity, and repeating your identity builds addiction. Next step, shrink the resistance. Your brain dislikes overwhelming tasks, so don't aim for 2 hours. Aim for 20 focused minutes. Completing tasks gives dopamine. Dopamine creates anticipation. Anticipation builds habits. Habits create addiction. This is how you change the system. Now, let's discuss streak psychology. Your brain hates breaking streaks. That's why tracking works. Use a calendar, a habit app, a notebook. When you see visible progress, your brain thinks, keep going. The streak becomes more valuable than comfort. Now you're not fighting laziness. You're protecting progress. That's powerful. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You can't become addicted to progress if your environment is full of cheap dopamine. If you are constantly scroll, binge, snack, distract, escape, hard work will always feel boring because your dopamine baseline is too high. You need to lower the stimulation. Silence becomes sharper. Focus becomes satisfying. Hard work becomes rewarding. That's when progress starts feeling good. Let me share something most people won't admit. The top 1% are not special. They just train their brains to crave growth. They crave improvement, discipline, execution, momentum. They wake up not asking, what do I feel like doing? They ask, what moves me forward? And they take action, even when tired, even when bored, even when unmotivated. Because addiction doesn't depend on mood, it depends on conditioning. Now here's the final piece. Pain reframing. Right now, you see hard things as suffering, but suffering is just resistance to growth. When you start seeing discomfort equals upgrade, effort equals evidence of identity, fatigue equals tax on progress, your brain stops avoiding it. It begins to respect it. Eventually, it craves it. That's when you become powerful. You don't need more hype. You need a system. Start small. Attach dopamine to effort. Track your streaks. Reduce cheap stimulation. Reframe pain. Do this daily. After 30 days, something shifts. Comfort feels weak. Growth feels powerful. And one day, you'll realize you stopped chasing pleasure. You started chasing progress. That's top 1% energy.